Hello and welcome to Yellow Sticker Dinner, the channel where I try to make use of food that would otherwise go to waste. If you watched my most recent shopping video, you will have seen that I got this broccoli for 30 cents. Hopefully you can see that. And I also picked up these samosas for €1.06. And today I'm going to try and combine these together and I'm going to try and make a kind of a spicy broccoli dip to go with these samosas. Now I'm also going to give myself a little bit of a challenge. My plan is to try to prepare, cook and serve my spicy broccoli dip in the exact time it takes to cook these in the oven. Now, if I follow the package instructions, that gives me exactly 12 to 14 minutes. So, we ready to do this? Let's do this. Okay, right. First things first, I'm going to take these samosas, I'm going to stick my oven on 200 degrees, and I'm going to set my clock to, that looks about 13 minutes to me. Well, I'll go a tiny bit higher than 13 minutes. I'm going to put these in the oven, and then I'm going to get to work on my broccoli. The timer has already started, just to let you know. That clock is already ticking, so I got to get to work. Now, I'm going to stick this hob on a fairly high heat, like 5 out of 6, and then put in a bunch of butter. Not loads. This is vegan butter, by the way. If you want to look in the top right hand corner, I'll show you the best way to get cheaper vegan butter. Nice little 2-minute video. Okay, a little bit of butter in the pan. I feel like I need to go a little bit quicker than this, but we're good. Right, now, while that's melting, make sure it's on, I'm going to boil the kettle up for phase 2. I have thought about this. I don't know if it's going to work, but I feel like it will. I'm fairly confident that this will work. Okay, now let's prepare this broccoli. As you can see, this is kind of on its way out. My original plan was to, I was going to boil it to try to keep all that kind of nice vibrant green color in. But as you can see, this is on its way, so there is no vibrant green color. But it's fine. It's just purple sprouting broccoli. It's just a little bit more mature. I'm going to give this a tiny rinse real quick. Ah yeah, most of that just came off. And then I'm only going to cut the florets here. Because I feel like it'll cook quicker. And I'll use the stalks in my next video, probably tomorrow. I might even use it tonight. I might even film it tonight, upload it tomorrow. Maybe I'll film it tonight, who knows. But I'm going to use the rest of this broccoli very, very soon. Because I'm not going for any food waste here. Okay, I really thought I'd get a lot more out of this one piece of broccoli. There we go, that's a bit better. Okay, now I'm just going to kind of chop this up because I need to work quickly, I need to cook this quickly. I really hope that butter has started to melt. Kind of. Okay, not too bad. Let's get the rest of that in there. Make sure nothing gets stuck on the side of the pan here. Right. Florets and head of one broccoli goes in. Using up a lot of leftovers today, which I will get to soon. Give them a little stir and make them, hold on, I might actually need to use a tool for this. Kettle is just about boiled, good. Okay. That's going to cook and hopefully char up fairly quickly. Where it is. This smoked garlic clove, it appeared in my testing of Nigella Lawson's chips video. It just kind of jumped out of its skin in the video. There's a link in the top right hand corner. You can watch that whole video. I thoroughly recommend those chips, by the way. After I let's just put these in real quick. After I ate that portion that I made for camera, I immediately went downstairs and cooked the rest of them. Yeah, really, really tasty. I think I actually did even better the second time round. I think they were like very, very slightly undercooked were the ones that you saw on camera. I cooked them for a little bit longer the second time. They were a little bit crispier and even tastier. Okay, this is looking good, smelling great. Got that nice broccoli taste. And garlic should be going along with that nicely too. Now, other leftovers, this rosemary, also from the Nigella video. Let's stick some of this in, give it a little smack. Gonna release those juices. And I'm actually just gonna take just the leaves. I don't know if this is gonna work, but you know, in terms of flavor wise, I don't know if rosemary is a big complementary part of Indian cuisine. Maybe you can let me know. But I don't really care, because I'm not going for authenticity here. I'm just going to try and use some leftovers, to be honest with you. I'm going to give these just a very rough chop. Just to kind of break down any thick stalks that I may have missed in my haste to be on time. Get those in. And sage as well, because, you know, like I said, why not? Don't know what else I'm going to use this for. By far, by the way, that Nigella video, the deep fried, basically she cooks these chips, watch the video, but there's deep fried herbs in the chips, and my goodness, incredible stuff, really, really tasty, amazing. I love them so much. You could serve them as is. Okay, it's looking good. Got a nice little bit of steam here. Nice little tiny bit of char. You can kind of see it just starting to turn, which is a good color. That's what we want. I'm actually surprised by how green this still is. I thought it'd be I suppose a lot of it's just surface florets really were a little bit purpley, but that's fine. Okay, that is still cooking. Now let's see how we're doing for time. 9 minutes. Oh, we can do this easy. I could make 2 of these things. Loads of time. Famous last words. Now I think I've got a little bit more time actually. I'm gonna let that go. Basically, right, as soon as that's ready to go, which is fairly soon, I'm gonna put a little drop of water in there and steam it to make sure it all gets cooked through and kind of gets a little bit of moisture in there as well. Let's do it now. Not loads, just a bit. Leave that in there for a couple of minutes. I'm winging this bit, to be honest with you. I'm totally winging this part. I don't think I actually need to do this now in hindsight. But the reason why I'm doing this is because I made some corn on the cob before using a very similar technique. You burnt the corn on the cob on purpose, obviously, like, you know, that nice little char. And then you steamed it for like 8 minutes or something like that. And it kind of made it was lovely in barbecue flavor while it was still really moist and juicy and wet. It was delicious. And I feel like this will kind of help. And also that water that I've just added, it's going to go into the NutriBullet for my blender. Oh my god, I forgot my spices. It's not going to be a spicy broccoli dip without any spice. Let's chuck that in. Just got these kind of like what would you even call this? Those kind of spice. Oh god, I couldn't even lost track. I should put some salt in there as well. Chili flakes. It came with a jar of pasta sauce that I bought at a market. I told this story before, but I'm going to tell it again. I bought this jar of pasta sauce at a market. It was a very hard sell. I've got about 7 minutes left here, I reckon. It was a very, very hard sell. I didn't want to buy it. I was kind of forced into buying it. He almost mugged me, I feel like. But that pasta sauce came with this bag of chili flakes. And I thought that I was supposed to throw the whole thing in. It gave a little taste. I'm really lucky because it's very, very spicy. Also, you may have just seen this this platter that I'm wearing. I was betrayed, absolutely betrayed, by a can of coconut milk this morning. Devastated. I made some lentils for dinner last night. Put a can of coconut milk in there with it. Gonna need a little rubber spatula. I put a little can of coconut milk in the lentils. Like a kind of a call it nearly a dal, would be the best way to describe it. So that's looking pretty good. Anyway, basically, I rinsed out the can, and I was just kind of washing it today for to get ready for the recycling. And as I was giving it a little scrub, it cut me deep. I'll survive. It's okay. You know, it just... Maybe I won't survive. Who knows? I probably will. I should make it. I should make it. So basically, yeah, I think we're going to have time left over. I thought... You know, I don't test these recipes, I don't plan these out. I thought that we would, I thought I'd be in a bit more of a rush, to be honest with you. I thought this would be a bit more dramatic. I thought this would be a final sprint to the finish. But it turns out that you can actually make a broccoli dip in about 4 minutes. I might need to add a little bit of water to this, but we'll see how we go. Or even some more butter would be nice. This is going to be the problem. I'm going to add a tiny bit of water, but just a bit. Mainly because my blender is crap. It's actually not that crap. It's just not amazing. I've had it for... I've had it for many years, and I think the blades are just they're just a bit tired. A bit like me. A bit over it. A bit done. I feel like this could be a bit creamier. I was kind of hoping that I'd get a bit of a smoother paste. Maybe I need more butter. Let's put a little bit more butter in there. How are we doing for time? Oh God, we're really running out. Okay. I knew I got too cocky. I got too cocky. A little bit more butter. Hopefully that'll just melt in with the steam and the heat of the broccoli. That's actually really close to panging. We can do this. We can do this. Okay, that's it. We're running out of time. Time to serve. Let's move. Let's clear a little space. I was going to use this lime. Totally forgot. But that's okay. You know what? A little squeeze of that lime right now. These limes, by the way, I can't exactly remember when I got them, but they're reduced 25 cents, and I'm only adding into a little bit of tang. And then I'll just serve this up. Boom. Look at that. Hold on. Let's get the rest of this out. That bad boy is going to ping any moment. It is a final sprint to the finish. It's not exactly MasterChef levels of tension, but you know. See if it tastes any good, I suppose. That's the real test. If anyone ever watched the Great British Bake Off, which I actually don't, I haven't watched it in many years, but they always have that bit at the end of each segment. Each episode is always like 3 minutes, 10 seconds, 4 seconds. You minus time now, and then they always serve it just on time. And I think I am pretty close to that. Come on, ding, hurry up. I'm gonna put just a little extra sprinkling of chili flakes on top for some garnish. I really hope I press record. I really, really hope I press record. I'm pretty sure I did. Okay. I'm going to ding it myself because these are actually cooked perfectly as well. So there you go. Look at that. 4 cooked samosas that work out about 26, 27 cents each or something like that. Some lovely broccoli dip that used the better part of a whole head of broccoli. I'm going to use that stalk still tomorrow, don't you worry about that. And let's do a taste test. There's a bunch of crap all over the place. Bit of a rush. Okay. There's the dip. I'm hoping it kind of clings to the samosa quite well. It does. It's not too thin. It's not too thick. Let's give it a taste. You know what? I'm getting an awful lot of samosa. There is a hint of broccoli there. Not a hint, sorry. A lot of broccoli. I'm going to taste the dip on its own because I think that's more important. But I feel like this is like a healthier. It's almost a pesto. That's lovely. It's like almost, it's not roasted broccoli, but it's nearly roasted. It kind of has that kind of nice char grilledy kind of flavor. It's buttery. It's smooth. It's just a little bit of spice, not loads and loads of spice, but the right amount of spice. That's great. One more bite with the samosa. I think it really works. You know, I think it genuinely. Yeah. That is a success. I am chuffed. Absolutely chuffed. Delicious. Really good. I feel like you could do loads of things with this. I'm going to experiment with that more. It doesn't have to be a dip. I feel like it's a pesto. You can go with pasta. Anyway, look. Thanks for watching Yellow Sticker Dinner.